Hey guys, Ryan here. In today's video, I'm going to be breaking down the art of the jump shot. The jump shot is one of the most important movement abilities in all of Warzone for anyone to learn. The first part of this video, I'm going to be breaking down this first clip and where I get 9 kills in a minute and a half and showing why the jump shot is so important. Then after breaking down this clip, I'm going to be giving you guys a little tutorial section and I'm going to show you guys how to get more distance on your jump shot and how to actually mentally plan out your jump shots. I hope you guys enjoy this video. It definitely helps if you guys do like, if you do subscribe, but it's not necessary. And the main point of these videos is to actually help you get better as players. And that's the main thing I want to accomplish. So first things first, guys. In almost all of these kills that you're seeing in the background, I used the jump shot to some degree, especially in the 2 that just appeared on screen right before that. Without those jump shots, I don't win the situation. Right there, this one, that slide cancel into the jump shot, that's what saved me there. That was 3 gunfights in a row where if I didn't use the jump shot, I don't win. If you don't understand why a movement like this is so important in Warzone, I'm going to break it down right now. In Warzone, guns kill very quick. Most guns kill between 500 and 750 milliseconds, and most gunfights are decided right around that same amount of time. If you can cause someone to miss 2 or 3 bullets because of your movement, you can turn the tides of almost any gunfight. When you watch this clip back a second time, I want you to focus on 2 different types of jump shots. The first one is going to be a predictive jump shot. This is when you know someone is there and you mentally prepare to do a jump shot and you use it to purposely break their camera, break their aim assist, and win the gunfight. The second one is going to be a reactive jump shot. That's when you get caught off guard and you use a jump shot out of nowhere to save your life. So, for an example of a predictive jump shot, I want you to pay attention to what happens next. After killing this guy, I call on my advanced UAV and I'm going to see someone right outside the door. I'm going to grab the SMG and I'm going to just plan to jump outside the door to kill the person and break their camera. Let's watch this back now in slow motion so you get a better idea. One of the main things I really want you to pay attention to is look how far away I'm going to jump away from the door. This is almost an impossible gunfight for them to win because they're going to have to cover such ground with their joystick or their mouse trying to aim at me. It's going to be almost impossible for them to win. That's a really prime example of a predictive jump shot. But now I want to shift my focus onto reactive jump shot. So right after I kill this purple guy, I want you to pay attention to all 3 of these gunfights. That's the first one. This is going to be the second one. And then right after this, I'm going to be looking in the air after I finish the guys I downed. And I'm going to get shot at through the fence. And I'm going to hit a slide cancel into a jump shot. All of those are 3 prime examples of different types of reactive jump shots. Later on in this video, I'm going to be breaking down 2 of those gunfights to show you exactly how you mentally want to use reactive jump shots. But right now, I want to kind of transition to the tutorial section, and I want to cover this one really important way to get way more distance on your jump shots. So most people do the type of jump shot you're seeing in the background. They look straight forward and then you just jump out and try and shoot the person. But if you want to get way more distance on your jump shot, Step 1, you want to look the direction you want to jump shot. Step 2, initiate attack sprint. And then step 3, just go through the jump shot, and that's pretty much it. Now, what I do have to say though is this, guys. When in a situation where you're going to use a reactive jump shot, you will oftentimes not have the luxury to hit that fancy super far jump shot. A lot of times you're going to have to rely on just hitting that normal jump shot that I showed in the beginning. Now, another thing I want to talk about is using the bunny hop to create even more space. The bunny hop is that second little hop you see me doing at the end of the jump shot sometimes when I'm up here. So to do it, you pretty much do everything I described in that one jump shot technique, except you add a 4th step, and that's just simply hitting the jump button once you land with the ground. You have to time it really well, and you have to time it right when you hit the ground, but if you do, it's going to cause you to take your momentum from the attack sprint and go a little further with your second hop. So if you're playing on mouse and keyboard, the jump shot is very easy to do with almost any setup. You simply just have to really hit whatever your jump button is, probably spacebar, while you shoot. On controller, it gets a little different because most people will not be able to jump and aim at the exact same time without some type of change to their setting. For a long time, I used to play claw. However, as of the past couple months, I have been using a special PS5 controller with paddles. I currently prefer using a controller with paddles, but if you don't have the money and you don't want to play claw, a lot of people use certain button layouts like bumper jumper tactical to get advanced movement capabilities with the default controller. The main point of all of this is, no matter what barrier you have, I do find it important to learn to jump shot, and there's a multitude of solutions to whatever problem you may have with figuring it out. So now guys, I want to go over certain little tricks you can use to really help your jump shots and really make you a better player. I'm going to be breaking down these two gunfights. This one right here, and then the one coming up where I get shot through the fence that I showed you guys earlier. I'm going to be breaking them down in detail because I think they're really important, and I'm going to show prime examples of how you want to use something like the jump shot. So let's start with the first one I want to show you. After I kill this purple guy, this guy comes around the corner and I use a nice little jump shot to kill him. And watch this. So you probably don't understand what's so crazy about this clip, but I'm going to be breaking it down here in slow motion. This is how to use a jump shot to counter a jump shot, and this is how to save your life against someone who has good movement and just in general. I hear the footsteps behind me, I see them jump out, and I'm going to jump the opposite direction they just came from. I know this seems like a really, really small thing, but in the moment, if you think someone is going to push you, I heard those footsteps, I knew he was running at me. If you think someone's going to push you like that and you think they're going to use movement like that, you want to counter their jump shot with a jump shot of your own going the opposite direction they jumped from. I know this may sound confusing, but just watch what I do here. I see where they jump from, I jump the opposite direction, and it makes it so hard for them to be able to keep up with you aim-wise. And so now, for the second example I wanted to cover, you're going to see it right here in the background. It's where I get shot through the fence and I'm still able to survive despite being caught totally off guard and essentially just a free kill. The main thing that's going to pretty much make things like this possible is for you to have built up being a jump shot so much that it's just a habit to you. In all of these gunfights, it's just instinct. It's just habit for me to use a jump shot. The second I get shot, the second I sense danger, it is often my first instinct. Right there, the second I get shot, the second I realize I'm getting shot at, my main instinct is to go into the jump shot. What I also do though is I combo it with a slide cancel. If you can combo slide cancels into jump shots, it's extremely effective. I like to combo in the opposite direction. I like to slide cancel to my left and jump to my right and vice versa. You'll see what I mean in this clip. Right when I get shot at, I'm going to slide cancel to my left and then I'm going to jump twice to my right. So let's go back and see it in slow motion. I haven't been shot yet. I'm looking for the person I hear jumping in. I get shot, slide cancel to my left, then I start jumping to my right. Jump once, jump twice, and I really should have hit the shots to kill this guy. Now, being fair, it is through a fence and you get almost no aim assist when shooting through fences or stairwells. And I also had my finger slip and hit the throwing knife there at that. But still, I should have killed him. But as you can see, the jump shot is insane if used right. If you can build it in as a habit, if you can make it something that you use instinctually, and if you can grasp the ways to use it as a predictive and a reactive tool, it's just going to make you a much, much better player in Warzone. I really, really hope that by watching this, you understand the intricacies of jump shotting better, and you also understand why it's so important. You can watch in the background as I'm just destroying kids. I'm getting 9 kills in a minute and a half. In almost all of the gunfights, I use a jump shot. It wasn't necessarily every jump shot, and I didn't have to use it in every jump shot. But when I needed to use it, one of the only reasons I was still alive at that point in time was because of the fact I used the jump shot. I think the jump shot is just as important as the slide cancel, and I think it's something that almost every person should learn in Warzone and use effectively because it will change your game. It will boost your KD. You will win more 1v1s, and therefore you will win more games overall. I have a lot more to say about jump shotting, but I just want to save it for another video because I know people have just a normal attention span that can only last so long, and I really think that this is a good bit of info to already take in. I think if you can use the small little hints and tips that I went through in the second half and the first half of the video, it's going to really take your game to the next level. I also just want to take this time to reflect on my channel. So if you made it up in this point and you don't really care, feel free to click off. But if you've also made it to this point, I just hope you'd stay for this last little bit anyways. And it's just mainly I just want to say thank you guys. I started this channel not even a year ago, and I'm somehow at almost 450 subscribers. I'm building this channel slowly but surely. And it just feels amazing to have any tiniest shred of support from anyone that I do get. Whether it's just a simple comment, whether it's a view, whether it's a like, whether it's a subscribe, whatever you do, however you interact with my channel, however it is that you interact just in general with my videos, it doesn't matter. Whether you simply stop by and watch for 10 seconds, or whether you watch the whole thing. Whether you've been watching for months or this is your very first video, I don't care. I'm so appreciative. I'm so thankful that I get the opportunity to make content like this and have people actually take it in. I really, really mean that. I've always wanted to make content like this. I'm extremely passionate about Warzone. I'm extremely passionate about helping people get better, and it's just something I love to do. Hope you guys enjoy this video. It's been Ryan. Peace.